Have you ever felt like someone was controlling you without you realizing it? That's dark psychology at work. Today, I'll reveal 7 dark psychology tricks people use against you and how to protect yourself. Stay until the end, because the last one is the trick manipulators fear you'll discover. First, we have one of the most damaging manipulation tactics: gaslighting. This is when someone makes you doubt your own reality. They'll say things like, "That never happened," or "You're just being too sensitive." And slowly, you begin to question your own memory, your emotions, even your sanity. Imagine a partner who constantly denies saying hurtful words, even when you clearly remember. Eventually, you start apologizing for things you never even did wrong. The best defense? Keep a record of events, trust your gut, and remind yourself. Just because they say it didn't happen doesn't mean you imagined it. The second trick is guilt tripping. This is emotional blackmail. The manipulator uses your kindness and sense of responsibility against you. They'll say things like, "After everything I've done for you, this is how you treat me?" Or, "If you really cared, you'd do this for me." The truth is, they don't care about fairness. They care about control. Think about a friend who always reminds you of favors they did in the past, just to push you into doing something unreasonable. Here's the key. When guilt feels forced, it's a weapon, not a genuine emotion. Healthy relationships don't require guilt to get cooperation. Next up is love bombing. At first, it feels amazing. They shower you with affection, compliments, and gifts. You think, "Wow, this person really cares about me." But the truth is, it's bait. Once you're hooked, the love fades, and the control begins. One day, they're calling you perfect. The next, they're criticizing every little thing you do. It's a cycle. Affection to hook you, then withdrawal to control you. Remember, genuine love is steady. It doesn't come in overwhelming waves and then disappear. If it feels too good to be true, it probably is. Number 4 is the classic: playing the victim. Manipulators flip situations around to make themselves look helpless, so you feel guilty for ever questioning them. They'll say things like, "Why does this always happen to me?" Or, "I guess I'm just the bad guy here." Suddenly, you're comforting them, even when they're the one who caused the problem. For example, a coworker misses a deadline, but blames stress, family drama, or everyone else. Instead of holding them accountable, you start feeling bad for them. The trick here is pity. Don't confuse excuses with real struggles. It's okay to feel compassion, but accountability must stay on the table. Trick number 5: fear and intimidation. Not all threats are obvious. Sure, sometimes it's yelling or anger, but it can also be subtle, like the silent treatment or a threatening tone. The goal is always the same: to scare you into obedience. Picture a boss who slams their hand on the table during meetings. Nobody dares to disagree, not because the boss is right, but because they're intimidating. The solution? Stay calm. Don't mirror their anger. And if the intimidation becomes a pattern, set boundaries or involve authority if you need to. Fear only works if you let it silence you. Number 6 is a sneaky one: triangulation. This is when they pull a third person into your conflict to gain power over you. They'll say things like, "Even Sarah thinks you're wrong," or "Everyone agrees with me, not you." And suddenly, you feel outnumbered. This happens in relationships, too. A partner might compare you to an ex. "They never acted like this." That's not just unfair. It's manipulation. The defense? Refuse to play the comparison game. Say, "This is between us, not anyone else." Don't let them drag outsiders into your issues. And finally, the foot in the door technique. This one seems harmless at first. They ask for something small, a little favor. You say yes. But then, the requests get bigger and bigger. Psychologists found that once you say yes to something small, you're much more likely to keep saying yes later. Manipulators know this. Imagine a coworker asking you to cover their shift for just 1 hour. You agree. Next week, they want you to cover the whole day. The trick is consistency. They know you don't want to look like you're backing out. But here's the defense. You're allowed to reset your boundaries. Just because you said yes before doesn't mean you owe them forever. So there you have it. 7 dark psychology tricks people use against you. Gaslighting, guilt-tripping, love-bombing, playing the victim, fear and intimidation, triangulation, and the foot-in-the-door technique. The first step to protecting yourself is awareness. Because once you can recognize these tricks, they lose their power. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these have you experienced before? Drop it in the comments below. And if this video helped you, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Stay sharp, stay aware, and take back control.